The Browns were no strangers to conflict. But in 2024, everything changed. One moment on Special Forces ignited rumors, and one devastating funeral tore the family apart. Tonight, we piece together the hidden story of Kody Brown, his son Paedon, and the heartbreaking silence left in the wake of Garrison's death. FEUD behind the scenes? Gives and Paedon cuts contact gives. Was Kody truly the peacemaker he claimed, or the root of a family rift that may never heal? Kody tells E! News, I've got nothing but love for my fellow co-stars. Narrator stretches this moment, freeze frame, replay with echo effect. But fans weren't convinced. Why would Kody need to say it at all? What was he defending against? Funeral 2024. Narrator describes the day like a film scene: black umbrellas, hushed whispers, a family fractured. Paedon later admits, I haven't spoken to my father since the funeral. So how did a show about survival and a moment of mourning connect into the deepest fracture in Brown family history?
All we know, faith or not, is that we have the memory.
Part 1. Viewers were stunned. Whispers of a feud, tensions boiling over. Did Kody Brown clash with his co-stars behind the cameras of Special Forces? Now we uncover the truth. Was there a secret conflict? Or is this another case of reality TV smoke and mirrors? Feud? Betrayal? Truth? But just when fans thought the drama had peaked, Kody himself steps into the storm. And what he reveals changes everything. Kody Brown, best known from Sister Wives, walked into Special Forces under the shadow of decades of public scrutiny. Fans expected tension. They expected sparks to fly. Then the rumors began. Anonymous reports hinted at shouting matches, icy silences, broken trust among the competitors. Social media exploded. Kody clashing again? He can't escape the drama. But here's the twist. The whispers didn't match the man who lived it. I've got nothing but love for my co-stars. No feud. No drama. We were in it together. Why would Kody address it so directly? What does it reveal about his image and his struggle to rewrite the story fans think they know? Fan backlash explored. Some didn't believe him, accusing Kody of PR spin. Emotional analysis, how years of Sister Wives drama colored audience perception. Competitor relationships, building bonds under extreme pressure, proving unity over division. But was this statement just about Special Forces? Or was Kody fighting a much bigger battle against his own reputation? The climax comes here. While tabloids framed Kody as the conflict magnet, his own words flipped the script. Instead of tearing down his co-stars, he defended them. The real story isn't about a feud, it's about solidarity. Kody didn't just clear rumors, he redefined his role in front of millions of skeptical fans. So why does this matter? Because Kody Brown's public redemption arc may just start here. At a time when fans expected drama, Kody gave us loyalty. At a time when many wanted chaos, he offered calm. And in a world addicted to conflict, maybe that's the most shocking twist of all. So what do you believe? Was Kody's statement genuine, or just smart strategy? Comment your thoughts below, we're reading every one of them. Part 2. Paedon's heartbreaking confession, the Brown family rift after Garrison's funeral. The funeral of Garrison Brown in 2024 was meant to unite the family. Instead, It left wounds that still haven't healed. Tonight, we reveal Paedon's heartbreaking confession and the shocking truth about why he hasn't spoken to his father, Kody Brown, since that day. Garrison's smile, funeral candles, blurred tabloid headlines, family rift, broken trust, silence. What really happened at the service? Why did it divide the Browns forever? The answers may surprise you. Paedon Brown, Garrison's older brother, carried his grief in silence. But in a rare and emotional revelation, he admitted, he hasn't spoken to Kody since that funeral. The funeral itself became a stage for pain. Behind the hymns and tributes, family tensions erupted, raw wounds reopened. Paedon described the atmosphere not just as heartbreaking, but almost unbearable. But what exactly happened in those moments? Was it anger? Cold silence? Or a betrayal that cut too deep to forgive? Background: the Browns had already been fractured after years of sister-wives drama. The service, instead of healing, whispers of tension spread among attendees. Paedon's words: he opened up about the painful drama that unfolded, suggesting unresolved fights overshadowed the mourning. And here's the chilling part: Paedon revealed no steps have been taken since. No calls. No reconciliation. Just silence. Could this silence be permanent? Or is there still a chance for forgiveness? Paedon's grief versus anger, mourning his brother while resenting his father. Kody's isolation, seen by fans as both grieving and losing his family's trust. Fan reaction: social media turned the funeral into a flashpoint, with many siding with Paedon, accusing Kody of emotional absence. Paedon deserves peace. Kody has lost all connection. This is beyond TV drama, this is real pain. But fans asked one burning question: if Garrison's death couldn't bring them together, whatever will? This is where the story reaches its climax. Paedon's confession isn't just about grief, it's about betrayal, and about the shattering of trust between father and son. Twist: Paedon didn't just reveal silence, he revealed pain so deep that even tragedy couldn't force reconciliation. Suspense: will the Browns ever recover from this? Or will the rift widen until it's permanent? In many families, funerals bring people closer. But for the Browns, Garrison's service became the point of no return. So is this the final chapter of the Brown family, or just the darkest one yet? Fans shocked that grief didn't heal, but hardened divisions. Some blame Kody for prioritizing pride over peace. Others see Paedon's silence as a sign of strength and boundaries. One thing is certain: what happened at Garrison's funeral continues to haunt the Browns, and continues to break the hearts of those who once believed in their unity. What do you think? Was Kody right to stay distant? Or is Paedon's silence a cry for healing the family may never answer? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. Reminder of sister wives' history: Christine leaving, Janelle split, Meri's isolation. Kody's strained image as patriarch. Fans primed to see him as conflict source, so every headline, every silence, carried double weight. And when tragedy struck, the family's pain spilled into public view, raw and unfiltered. At Garrison's funeral, grief collided with resentment. Paedon remembers the day not as a moment of healing, but as the breaking point. Paedon's revelation: I haven't spoken to my father since. The painful drama at the service left scars no one acknowledges publicly. What exactly happened at that funeral, and why won't anyone speak about it directly? Contrast Kody's denial of conflict on special forces with fans' belief he thrives on it. Past sister wives clips, arguments with Janelle, Christine's emotional exits. Kody's brand became synonymous with conflict, so even when he claimed peace, fans saw war. Paedon deserves peace, not silence. Kody can't keep a family together on screen or off. If Garrison's death couldn't heal them, nothing will. Was this simply grief? Or proof the Browns' unity was gone forever? Christine's history of distancing Kody from older kids. Janelle's heartbreak over losing Garrison while estranged from Kody. Paedon's position as both protector and critic of the patriarch. Describing minute-by-minute emotions at the funeral, hugs not returned, glances avoided, silence echoing louder than words. Some moments pass in seconds, but their consequences can last a lifetime. The Browns' public persona versus private fractures. Is this family beyond repair? For years, fans hoped tragedy might reunite them. Instead, it revealed just how deep the rift runs. And yet one question remains: does Kody regret the silence? The twist isn't what Kody said. It's what he didn't say. While Kody defended his co-stars on national TV, his own son claims he hasn't heard a word from him. Public peacemaker versus private estrangement. Can a man fight rumors on television yet remain silent with his grieving son? In the court of public opinion, silence can speak louder than any interview. Funerals often bring families together. Why did this one fracture them further? Contracts keep the Brown story alive, but real grief cannot be scripted. Many women viewers relate to family estrangements that resurface in moments of loss. Long before the cameras of Special Forces and the heartbreak of 2024, the Browns had already been unraveling. Christine's decision to leave shattered the idea of unity. Janelle, once Kody's strongest ally, walked away too. Meri's story became one of distance and silence. Every split was a warning sign, a slow-motion collapse of trust that would come to the surface when tragedy struck. But was the funeral the end? Or just the inevitable result of years of breaking apart? When Kody appeared on Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, fans expected drama. The Fox show demanded discipline, teamwork, and survival. For Kody, it was a chance to prove he wasn't the villain many saw on Sister Wives. So when rumors of conflict spread, his immediate denial, "I've got nothing but love for my co-stars," wasn't just about the show. It was about protecting an image already under fire. But could Kody's TV redemption story survive the reality of his own family's silence? Paedon Brown has always been outspoken. A National Guard veteran, protective of his siblings, and often critical of his father's choices. To fans, Paedon's words carry weight because he speaks without fear. His confession that he hasn't spoken to Kody since Garrison's funeral wasn't just news. It was a son drawing a line in the sand. And fans asked, if Paedon can't forgive, who else in the family is holding back? The Brown story doesn't just play out on screen, it lives in the hearts of fans. On Reddit, thousands debated Paedon's revelation. In Facebook groups, women shared their own experiences of estrangement and grief. YouTube comments filled with heartbreak and blame. Sample fan quotes. "I lost my dad too. And I understand Paedon's silence. Kody needs to apologize, but he never will. This family has given us drama for years, but this time, it's just sad. But one theory spread among fans that this funeral wasn't just a family tragedy. It was the final nail in the coffin of the Brown legacy. Picture it. The air heavy with grief. Black coats and umbrellas. Family members arriving one by one, but never together. Paedon stood with siblings by his side. Christine comforted her children. Kody entered quietly, eyes fixed forward, avoiding glances. A moment of silence meant to honor Garrison, instead magnified the fractures in every direction. A hug withheld. A word left unsaid. Seconds stretched into minutes, and then into years of silence. And it was here, in this sacred moment, that Paedon decided, enough was enough. Why do funerals divide some families instead of uniting them? Psychologists explain that unresolved conflicts resurface in moments of grief, when emotions are raw and forgiveness feels impossible. For the Browns, cameras may have captured years of tension, but in real life, there was no script to hold them together. Garrison's passing was not just a loss, it became the stage for decades of resentment to finally show. So if grief couldn't heal them, what could? What comes next? Some fans hope Christine and Janelle will push for healing. Others believe Paedon's silence is permanent. Will the siblings distance themselves further, leaving Kody isolated? Or could another turning point, another family crisis finally bring him back into their lives? The answer remains unwritten, but the clock is ticking. And in the world of the Browns, every silence speaks louder than words. In the end, two truths remain. Kody Brown publicly denies conflict, while Paedon privately carries silence. And between those truths lies the story of a family that once promised forever, now bound by grief, distance, and unanswered questions. What do you think? Was Kody's silence a defense mechanism or a final break? Comment below with your thoughts. We're featuring the most heartfelt responses in our next episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell for updates. Coming up next, we uncover how Christine's choices shaped the Browns' future. You won't want to miss it.